Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to brand new videos. Today we're going to be exploring and explaining the fact of how to actually start up a YouTube channel. Now, obviously, I'm not the biggest YouTube to do this, and by far, I'm not the best at doing it. However, I've recently gone through all of it, so I know how to do it. First things you want to do is actually create a name. Now, you want to start off with the brand before any videos. Now, you want to make a substantial kind of brand. So, for example, think of a name that's actually catchy. Or, it's not too hard to type. For example, not a bunch of capitals, then lowercase, the capital, the lowercase, then a symbol in there, or an underscore, whatever. Just the same things, pretty default, whatever. Now, the logo wants to be eye-catching, so that can either be colours, a really cool symbol, whatever. But as long as you have a nice logo, it's better, because that is underrated. Now, next thing is the content. Now, for the content, you won't actually know what does best with your channel. So I would just say, to get started, all you want to do is just record a mixture of different things, but stuff you enjoy. So, as long as you enjoy it, you'll then want to keep creating it. So if you do that for a while, you can then download the YouTube Studio app or the TubeBuddy app, or just Google those two. I don't know if TubeBuddy is a website or if it's just an app, but, YouTube Studio is definitely a website. So if you have a look at those, over a couple of months or a month or whatever, if you review your actual data and your statistics, also known as analytics for internet and YouTube and stuff, you'll actually see which videos perform higher than the others. For example, on TubeBuddy, it tells you, the likes to dislike ratio, whether or not it's got higher likes or higher dislikes compared to normal. You've got a green and a red, which is, green is a good video, red is ones that didn't perform well, and then the orange videos ones that, they were okay, but they weren't the best, but they weren't bad in any way, shape, or form. Now, YouTube Analytics is basically, how many likes did you get? How many comments did you get? What was the run time, the average watch time, the views? All that stuff is from the YouTube Studio app. And that's a nice way of doing it. However, I would recommend either Social Blade and TubeBuddy for actually going deeper into each video, because YouTube Studio goes deep, but not as deep as those two. Now, once you do find your content, you need to understand the actual... Sorry about that, still got the cold. You still want to understand the actual ways that works. For example, you want to understand the likes, dislikes, and subscribes, whatever, and how to get recommended. So, first things first, you want to get a couple of subscribers. Now, to do that, I would either recommend making it a second account and subscribing, or getting some friends to subscribe. Now, normally, I would go against subscribing to yourself, but to start with, it could be helpful, because even a couple of subscribers do actually make a decent track. Now, later on, you do actually end up unsubscribing from that account, unless it is going to be used for a different YouTube channel. But if it's not, unsubscribe later on. Because, well, one subscription, you know who's unsubscribed, because it's you. So, bit of info there. So, subscribers. Now, you want subscribers to be recommendable, and that will be in any way, shape, or form. Now, you can do anything to get recommended, but it's mainly off of subscribers and views. So, the more subscribers you get, the more times you get recommended. Now, you want a lot of subscribers to get monetized. So you need 1,000 subscribers to get any money. And that is a lot of subscribers. So, it is a hard thing to do. Now, views, as long as you get a steady trickle, it doesn't matter too much, because you're only small. But once you get bigger, you'd expect your views to go up a little bit more. So once you reach like 1,000, you'd be expecting to get around 100-ish views. And then so on and so forth. Both of them should go up steadily as you go on. Subscribers probably a little bit more than views. That's because, subscribers don't watch every video because there's some videos that they aren't interested in. Now, your view duration or your watch time or whatever is what you want to look at most. So, for example, your average watch time of users could be like 4 minutes 33 seconds of your 10-minute video, which is actually a very good amount to actually have. So, as long as you get more than 40% average watch time, you'll be recommended on quite a few amount of people. Now, you can get recommended if you've got lower, but it's helpful to get that higher watch time. You get recommended a bit more. Now, the amount of watch time doesn't actually matter too much. It's just nice to know. And everything else is basically just small info that makes not really too much difference. For example, your dislikes don't really do much except show you what videos do better than others. But to do that, it's mainly just your watch time again. So, if that is what you want to do, then take a careful look at that. So again, you do want to know those things and how to get recommended more. But obviously, the one thing you need to take into account is that you might not become a massive YouTuber. For example, my goal is 1,000 subscribers. That is just my goal of YouTube, because then you get a little bit of money. I'm not expecting to get this a full-time job at all. So, as long as you have fun making it, no one else matters. Because it's what you want to do. Not something that you're aiming to get money off in the future. Maybe you are, but as long as you're doing it for fun now, it doesn't matter too much. Because it's just something you do. A bit of fun here and there. Anything matters. So, as you get a lot of subscribers, or more subscribers or viewers, whatever, you want to start making yourself a upload schedule. Now, mine is every 3 days, unless otherwise stated. For example, what happened with my cold, where I couldn't actually upload, or if you're going on a holiday, it could be hard to do unless you pre-record it quite well. It's hard to actually make. Now, I would recommend doing a big recording day where you've got like a couple of hours and you record 3 or 4 videos. And that will do you for the week. So if you can get a couple of those in a week, you've got, a lot of videos in the back. So you have a chance for those videos to not be uploaded or whatever. I personally keep them until I might need them. For example, if I had a cold or whatever. I didn't actually have any for the last time because I haven't had much time at the moment because of revision for school and that. But that is because I'm going into year 11 doing my GCSE, so I want to get as much work in as possible. So I'm making slightly less videos than what normally would, but I do also scrap the one video here and there. So, I've just got to make the better content more than more content. So, that is why I do that. Now, as you do get more subscribers, you might want to make a second channel. Now, a second channel is helpful in many ways because it allows you to do more content. Because if you upload 2 videos on the same day on the same channel, they kind of compete against themselves and you get less content or views with both of those videos because they watch one or the other. Now, if you have 2 channels, people watch both of them, which is odd, but that is just how statistics are showing at the moment. So, that is why I have a second channel, but I also have a second channel because it's just a bit of fun and it's different content to what I do on this channel. For example, this channel is mainly like the more serious kind of topics, whereas that channel is just anything under the sun or just something fun to do. For example, I do the giveaways on there, challenges, whatever. So that is my use of that channel. Now, some people use it for second upload on a daily content day, but it's not too much of a big thing for me. It's just something I want to do as well as this channel. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully some things have come to light as to how to actually get a potential good YouTubing actual day and a good channel going. Now, it's harder for others than it is for others. So, some people can lift off straight away. Some people don't go that well for a while, but then they have a good day. You will have some people doing better than you. Some people do worse than you. it's, you know, kind of a give or take whether or not you'll make it or not. You could have the best content out there, but people don't see you, so you don't do that content in the future. So it's always best to do, every so often you do a different type of content video to see if that video does well. And if it does do well, keep doing that kind of content every so often. That's what I do. For example, I do an analytics video every couple of months because I enjoy making those, and every so often they do well. Some of them don't. I don't know. Some of them do, some of them don't. It's a give or take on those ones, but it's what happens. I don't mind. It's fun. I do it for fun. And yeah, that is all I've got to say. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoy, or if anything has been explained to you, drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. We're on the road to more views and whatever. I'll be doing an updated video on my analytics soon, so if you do want to go and see that, click that bell so you don't miss the upload. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Goodbye.